That was literally me with Hollow Knight. I started playing Hollow Knight on the Switch. I played probably like 10% of it within like a couple days, and then I just never picked it up again. Because I started playing Mario Kart. Mario Kart was a lot less stressful. Same with Elden Ring. Hollow Knight was basically just Elden Ring, but on the Switch. Except less like complex. I would say he was happy, but I also didn't tell him to update just to restart the game. That's fair. That's on him. Meet with Breath of the Wild, by the way, Lamont? Okay. Oh, you got an AMD GPU? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's funny to us. But I decided to play it would be like 3 or 4 times. Jeez. There are a few games that I've played 3 or 4 times. Skyrim is one of them. I guess Minecraft is technically one of them. Paul C14 Gare. Thank you for the follow. How are you? Hola. And I just jokes about it saying I went to his house and updated the game for him. That's funny. That's funny. I did a similar thing back in like 2021, I think, when there was still the GPU shortage. I did a bundle for a monitor that I only ended up using for like a couple months. But I did a bundle for that so I could get my 3070 that I still use. I know, 3070 in 2024, unbelievable. But it's because I don't think a 4090 would fit in my PC. And I also don't want to shell out $2,000 for a GPU when this current GPU, when it's overclocked, has been more than satisfactory. Like, I can't think of a single game I have that I would need to play on crazy high, like, settings. I would maybe go for a better CPU before I upgraded my GPU, to be honest, and I already have a really nice CPU. So it's like, I'm not falling to that consumerism, unfortunately. Brought to you by 3080 gang? Bro, that's barely better. I just got an email about it. Oh, that's sick. So you just bought a really expensive copy of The Last of Us for no reason? You just thought it was like, oh, this is fine. Or like, what was the reasoning behind that, if not specifically for the GPU? Barely better, still better. Would you rather be 6 foot or 5'11"? This is not the difference between 5 foot and 5'11" and 6 foot. This is the difference between two things that like barely actually have a difference. Pepsi Craver, what's up? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your time here. Oh, I did it again. I got Redfall for free with my 4080. It was a yikes. I'd honestly rather pay extra for the 4080. Ooh, that is a yikes. Sorry to clown on you for your first message ever in chat, but oh, brother, man, that hurts. That hurts. I'm sorry. I mean, the 4080 gotta be worth it, though, right? Should I just cook a bunch of this stone? I think I will. And don't get me wrong, sprinting this fast is kind of nuts, but... I don't really need this much more dirt anymore. Yes, but any other game would have been better. Yeah, you're not wrong. Any other game. That's tough, dude. Doesn't jumping with any kind of speed boost actually make you slower than sprinting? I don't assessed it. It feels about the same, to be honest. It's just more natural for me to sprint jump. I don't know, man. I don't think this is a high enough sprint boost or a speed boost to make it. Maybe with like a higher speed boost it would, but like this feels about the same. Like I'm looking at the map and there's literally not a difference between jumping and just running. It looks exactly the same to me. I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. But either way, I think I'll probably just end up taking out these shoes anyways, because I don't think they're that good. I don't think they're worth it. Like, having no knockback is crazy. Although knockback's not always a bad thing. That's why those spikes aren't really worth it. That's why I really want the bunny slippers. If I can find the bunny slippers, ooh. Whew. Those are a builder's wet dream. Not having to have feather falling. Honestly, this shovel is too fast. Too furious. Even without Vein Miner. The other issue with these, they have auto jump on. When you sprint with these, it auto jumps. That one looks like it might be the same, but I think the speed potions only affect sprinting speed, not jumping speed, and I always see people jumping with it, and it makes me sad. Yeah, I mean, if there is a difference, like if it doesn't actually make you significantly slower, I think it's such a minute difference, it's like, who cares? Who uses speed potions anyways? Brought to you by No Potions Gang, because I still don't know how to... For the record, most of the reason I went AMD or NVIDIA was because AMD software aesthetics was better, and yeah, that's fine. I'm not clowning on you. No crazy in ray tracing either. The only reason I like NVIDIA more is just because it's just been around a lot more, and there's a lot more, I don't know, like when you're trying to troubleshoot an issue, it seems like it's a lot easier to do with like with NVIDIA cards. I just don't think AMD has been around for quite long enough, you know? I think eventually it could, and I like the trajectory of AMD with CPUs. Like, I use an AMD CPU, and it works beautifully. Like a modern trader. So, like, I'm not against, like, AMD, just, like, specifically AMD GPUs. They've never really struck me as anything special compared to just getting NVIDIA and being able to continue using NVIDIA, you know? They've gotten so much better over the last year or two. That's good. Because, yeah, I mean, like, especially compared to, like, Intel, once AMD, like, was, like, the same price as Intel, and it was sometimes better depending on what you were going for, it's like, why would I not do this? Why would I not just use Intel? And for that, you don't have to change over that many things. I guess you don't really need to for the... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like overclocking a CPU is a lot more BIOS-like focused versus... well, I guess unless you use software, I don't know. We're getting into the weeds with that, I guess, but... I don't know, man. Got my 3080 because one of my roommates' family members got it, but they didn't fit in their case. They asked if they wanted it. Wow, and so you just got it for free? That's pretty pog. I was tempted to upgrade to a... Missed the Intel thing? I don't know. That was kind of... I had a weird train of thought there, so it's not worth actually talking about. Right at the height of the GPU shortage. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Just basically saying, like, Intel versus... Oh, no, you... Oh, no. You have a sub. You shouldn't have gotten ads. I just got, like, a pop-up for... something called Max AI. Why did I get this? It looks like a bunch of other people today are also getting this. How did this happen? Why did this pop up on my thing? I just subbed? Oh, gotcha. Possibly get one for MSRP at the time? Oh, W then. Anyone else get that, like, pop up on Google Chrome? Unless you need to refresh after sub, so... Oh. Right. Wait, you just subbed? It didn't tell me you subbed. Did you really? No, hashtag Firefox game. Did you actually just sub, Soren? I have nothing against Firefox. What? It didn't tell me. Thank you for the sub. What the hell? It actually didn't pop up in my activity feed. You can see the chat icon. Yeah, you're right. You can. Why did it not tell me? And it still hasn't told me. Opera GX King over here. The only reason I got Opera GX is an Edge user. Well, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, it didn't show up. That's really strange. Let me try going to, like, Streamlabs and see if it popped up there. Yeah, it didn't tell me. Let's see. Recent events. Yeah, it's not showing up on Streamlabs either. That's weird. I don't know why Twitch just didn't recognize that you did, but I appreciate it. Thank you. That's very strange. But yeah, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay, this is a huge area that I've flattened out. All today. I think I'm gonna have to start storing dirt, and I didn't think I was gonna have to be storing dirt. Let's just store it in the wood chest for now. I don't care. I don't have enough wood to worry about it. Also, remember when I said I was going to get off as soon as I did the dirt? We're kind of there. Although I want to like clean up this so it's not ugly. At least like make it like sloped. I don't need to fully remove it yet. Twiz using edge. Yeah, exactly. These two. Ugh. Well, I hope no one has like followed. Yeah. I got off a while ago. Gross. Disgusting. On main, no less. But I'm thinking about going to bed soon. Yeah, I think we probably only have like maybe 5 minutes left if I had to guess. But I'm just gonna slope this and then we'll hop off. We haven't done anything with Crate today, which is a bit of a shame, but I mean, we've been so busy adventuring. Get off my PC and switch to mobile. TF, you mean? You know what I mean. What else would I be talking about? Oh, the GB market is still kind of crazy high. I think it's crazy high for newer cards. I don't think it's that high for like 3000 series. And honestly, the 3000 series, I think is... Although Logan... Well, no, Logan would agree because he has a 3080. Like, he's fine. He's not a 4000 snob. I can't believe Speedy went from, what, a 1080 to a 4090, I think? Maybe 4080? I don't remember what he actually has. That's just crazy. Like, what a change. About the recent influx of mid and low tier. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, I didn't read the rest of your message. That's my bad. Yeah, it's definitely bettering it. I mean, I've never understood the point of getting the best GPUs anyways, unless you're specifically doing something for, like, I don't know, your job or something, but, like, half the time, it gets bottlenecked by your CPU anyway, so unless you have, like, a god CPU, what's the point? New GPUs are actively competing with them? Yeah, exactly. It's like, there's not enough of a reason. Speedy probably doesn't notice much of a change. Yeah, half the games that Speedy plays is like Minecraft. Like, you wouldn't notice a change, especially with, like, Minecraft, you know? Even with shaders. I don't mind this being a cliff base, to be honest. I think I'll probably leave it. But yeah, it's funny. That's a crazy thing to go from a 1080 though to a 4080. No matter what games you're playing, that's still a lot faster. Yeah, I definitely think so many of the games that I play are so CPU based. I feel like I need to upgrade my CPU. Although my current CPU, I have a 5950X. I think Ryzen 7. I don't think it's 5. And it was, I mean, it's only a couple years old now at this point. I mean, it was a big upgrade from my, I think I had like a 3600X. So it was quite an upgrade. Yeah, I have the 5090X. Nice. I don't know what the difference is between the 5950X and the 5900, so you'll have to let me know. But I mostly wanted it because of all the cores, but then I realized that Vegas, when I do my editing, gets super bottlenecked by it. So it 4 cores. Oh, that's the only difference. Oh yeah, the 5950 it's a great CPU. Yours is 1224. Oh, gotcha. Mine's really? I'm pretty sure how many cores is the 5950? I thought it was 32. 5950X. How many is it? Oh, it is just 16. Oh, well, no, that makes sense. 16 and then When you double, it's 32. Right. I was gonna say I thought it was 32, but yeah, 16 makes sense. I could do math. I could do math. 4 cores equals 8 threads. Oh yeah. What was I gonna say? But yeah, Vegas is so, like, it's so capped, bottlenecked by core usage. You can't actually use, like, all the cores. Just because it's a linear, it, like, linearly goes through and, does frames, but it doesn't look ahead enough. 5800X3D is likely the best out of the AM4 lineup for gaming anyways. I gotcha. But yeah, like, don't get me wrong, the 5950X is great, but I realize I probably don't actually need this many cores. As cool as it is to have just a stupid amount of cores, it's not, you know, it doesn't really matter. I'd rather have faster cores, like a faster clock speed. Or a bunch of dirt. The 5900 and 5950 are the same CPUs model, just depends on which ones are binned. What do you mean by binned? Like which one? On an iMac? What do you mean by binned, Logan? Oh, look how far away it went. Jeez. I think it can do a certain amount of blocks at a certain time. And so if it can't reach all of them, it just keeps going. No, I'm just curious what you mean by binned. I just don't know what that means. Not super easy for you to explain. These models are binned as different product chipsets, which virtual bins, which manufacturers can designate them into lower-end chipsets with different performance characteristics. So you're saying, so if I'm reading that right, it's kind of like when you get the what do they call it, the overclock lottery, where certain ones are better. But I mean, if they have a different number of cores, then surely that's like a oh, I just did it again. I stopped shifting. That's okay. We needed to remove all those. Pretty much. Because yeah, how would that work if they have literally a different number of cores? Is that just the difference between the X and the non-X? Maybe they had an issue with one of the cores that it just advertises a lower core CPU and disable them? Oh, maybe. Yeah, I could see them doing that. I was going to say, because, like, surely the actual manufacturing process of getting more cores into something would be, you know, not just like, ah, whatever, you know? Let's pull this back a little bit. X means performance on AMD's naming scheme. So is that the difference between, maybe that's the difference between, like 5950 and 5950X, is what you mean? Because I feel like the 5900 and the 5950 have to just have a different core amount by default, surely. But hell, what do I know? I just get what's shiny and has RGB, am I right, fellas? If you're looking for a meaningful upgrade, I think you'd have to change chipsets. I would. Go into the AM5, which of course requires a new motherboard and RAM. Yeah, I would. That's why I haven't done it. Yeah. I didn't quite have the salary for that. I upgraded to this one when I started working for Side. But I was still a college student. I still am a college student. And so I was like, I don't need that crazy of a CPU right now. I don't need a Threadripper or anything. You know? Spent 800 so the rest of my system could keep up with your 7900 XT. I gotcha. It's kind of funny. I think that's why a lot of people are so willing to upgrade their GPUs before they upgrade their CPUs, because you just have to upgrade one thing. You don't have to redo like half your case, you know? Because yeah, upgrading CPUs, it's a real hassle. You have to upgrade. You have to change a lot of stuff, which can get real annoying real fast. Although I guess if you want to take advantage of, like, you know, DDR6 and I guess even 5. I need to check which RAM I have. I think I might only have 4 still. I don't remember. But if you want to take advantage of that, you kind of have to, I guess. DDR4? I bet. However, for hardware manufacturers have been higher end models instead of designing new architecture for lower counts. So they just design like a really high one, and then due to like the manufacturing process, they're like, well, this is a suckier one. And 4 doesn't support T5. Okay, gotcha. Lower core count, as in like, right? Okay. Oh, I was holding shift. That's some bull. I was holding shift. This shovel's gonna be the death of me. Nifty, but should not be on a shovel. Honestly, I don't think it should be on any tool. Except for maybe, I think the one thing I could see it being useful on is a fortune pick. Because you're only using that for, like, certain times, so it's not that big of a deal. A16 and 1632 would likely have different designs. Oh, like when they're literally doubling it? I should definitely find a less expensive hobby. Yes. Maybe you should try, like, I don't know, drugs or something? That might be a less expensive hobby. It's like that joke about how it's like, oh, just get your kids to build PCs. They'll never have enough money to do drugs. I think the same thing is said for, like, art supplies. Okay, we've just about sloped this. We just need to remove a little bit more here, and then this will be looking fine. Yeah, building PCs for fun, that is a crazy hobby. Although I need to do it soon so I can do a server. So if anyone has any good recommendations for server builds, let me know. Only, what, $20 at Lowe's? At Lowe's? Wait, what are you talking about? Drugs or art supplies? Or PC parts? Okay, so like this. Actually need to remove all this. For the drugs, that is. Oh, because we're talking about, yeah. Oh, good callback, Logan, good callback. Yes, the oxygen, yes, I get what you're saying now. At first I was like, what are you talking about, dude? I thought you were talking about art supplies. I was like, you're tripping, bro. Do you think they have art supplies at Lowe's? Server, like, so like a full-on server CPU? Yes, exactly. Like a dedicated on 24/7, just running Linux, doesn't have to be crazy. Even headless, like Linux. Probably not headless Linux. Let's keep it, you know. I'm not that crazy. But yeah, I want to be able to host, I think my brother has one of those, a headless Linux, or just a server computer. Because I want to be able to host website pages and also run, what's it called? Like Minecraft servers and stuff. I don't know. Good, Tess, good. I don't know how expensive last-gen Threadrippers are, but I know they're decent, or until, you know. So, like, for like, a server, though, like, I'm, again, not like a crazy server. Like, I don't know if I need a Threadripper for what I'm talking about. Like, I don't think we need to go that extreme. Why not just rent a server in Singapore? Well, like they did for the what was that, Pixelmon Season 3, I think? I think we know why not to rent one in Singapore. I was holding shift! I was literally holding shift! I just use old components I have on host servers on those. Ah, yes, I would do that, except I've given all my parts away to friends to help them build their own computers, so this is the issue. You don't really have to have a server CPU to run a server. Oh, no. Again, very small end server. I'm not talking like, I don't need like a Threadripper, I think. Just use iCloud services. That's kind of what I thought about. I was thinking about just using Cloud instead, or at least temporarily using Cloud. But I'd also like to have my own, like local server. I don't know. Like I get that cloud services have a lot of like perks to them, but I don't know. I guess we are living in the modern day and age, so maybe I should just go cloud. You don't need to worry about scaling based on usage. But yeah, we're talking like a sub Minecraft server. like a Minecraft server explicitly for like subs and stuff. Like I don't think it'd be that many people. And if it is, you know, then I guess I could just upgrade, but no, I definitely thought about that though. I don't know, what do you think, Logan? What would be a good cloud service that I could use? I was thinking about just using AWS or something. Although, or maybe not even AWS, maybe just, what's it called? Uses droplets. DigitalOcean. When does it get at least 7PC? I'd say, little bit, you have no idea, don't need. That's fair, Tess. That's fair. Streaming CPU, you could probably toss your old CPU in a server station. That's fair. Yeah, that's true. If I ever upgraded this one, I could just take this motherboard and stuff. But that seems like a lot more expensive than just going and getting cheaper parts, you know, for a, Will it have to be a really popular Minecraft server to need that much compute power? Yeah, true. I just wasn't sure if you had any preferences for what you like. AWS said. Maybe it's not their AI stuff. Oh, it's nighttime. I should probably... It's nighttime in real life, too. I really need to go to bed. Remember when I said 5 minutes and then I just wanted to make this look pretty and not leave half a mountain excavated? Yeah, I remember. We're so close to being done, though. I can't leave this job half done. It's okay. I only need to sleep for 7 hours. I technically don't need to edit for Sight tonight. I've already done his editing for the day, for tomorrow, so... Okay. So that's done now. Now let's fix this. Oh, it's so close to being beautiful. I have enough PC parts laying around my house with $600 I can make 2 entire PCs? Jeez. Or are you just missing like PSUs or something? No, you probably have a bunch of PSUs. I'm willing to bet you probably have upgraded your PSU quite a few times. Let's do this. Oh, look, it's auto-magically doing it. Won't there be a Dyna PC like 2007? Oh, yikes, dude. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. PSU case and a CPU to replace the old 2-core one? Right. I have literally everything else. Nice. I do have an old, oh, what is it? 1070? I think I have a 1070 lying around. So I wouldn't have to get a new... I guess... Depending on the CPU you get, I mean, for a server, you don't really need a GPU. Except to just visualize it, but... Yeah, me too, Tess. Sounds too much like sidearms. Seems Chauncey. Ow! This one, these are D4. There we go. Let's store like that. Don't need that pick on me. very particular about PSUs. I have a couple, but I don't trust them. Would rather have something I know won't die. Yeah, I feel like using old PSUs is kind of asking for trouble. For the longest time, for my first build, I used a bronze. Because I was really wanting it to be a real budget PC, and so I just used a bronze, and yeah, probably not the best idea. Yeah, it was like a 600 watt bronze one. Again, this was like, I was like 15, 14. I didn't have a job at that point. So I was definitely really trying to be cost effective. Like, it lasted me. It never actually ended up dying on me, but it definitely wasn't power efficient, to say the least. I held Alt. Oh, it's because I already had dirt in here. Dang it. And already had cobblestone in here. Dang it. You mean y'all don't use random Chinese PSUs that claim they can do $1,200 watts for $20? You certainly could, I guess. I mean, that is an option. I was holding shift. I legit think it doesn't, like, process it correctly sometimes. I can't use this shovel anymore, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to... I mean, it's not even worth, like, re-enchanting it. It's so beat up already. But yeah, like, I'll hold shift, but I'll swing too quickly. Bronze thermal take in my pre-build before I start building pieces of wood. Oh, goodness. Yeah, yeah. Especially a thermal take. Not my favorite brand. I try not to base too much on brands and more on, like, user reviews. I feel like that's more trustworthy, but yeah, thermal take, that's... I've had some thermal take stuff. Hate that KFC has such expensive delivery. They have KFC in Australia? I didn't know that. Fun fact, first ever KFC was actually made in Utah. It still exists and it still runs and everything. Look it up. You won't. Look it up. It's true. It's in like Murray, Utah or something like that. Apparently it's better in Australia than it is US. Most restaurants are. When I lived in Brazil, let me tell you. McDonald's, Burger King, actually. Burger King is a good example. Burger King slapped compared to the US. So I've been told. Correct. I won't look it up. Thought it'd be a Tennessee thing? Why would it not be a Kentucky thing? It's called Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. I'm not gonna do this tonight, but tomorrow I'll probably remove all this stone and put dirt in it instead to make it look more natural. But I mean, geez, we went from having this, like, I'd probably compare it to about the size of this, to having all of this tonight. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is messing with my map print, though. Gotta curve it back just a little bit. This needs to be fixed still. I haven't been to Burger King since I lived in Brazil, which was in 2019, so no, I have not. But I will say, when they got those, oh, what was it, nacho fries? I was very tempted, like the chicken nacho fries. No, nacho fries is Taco Bell. When they got the chicken fries, I was very tempted to go. It looked slapping, but I didn't. Held to my principles. We have, here in Logan, we have basically two Burger Kings, like, right next to each other. And I don't know which one is better, but, like, they're actually right next to each other. Nacho fries from Taco Bell, yes, that's what I was thinking of. Those also slap. But I mean, those chicken fries, I won't lie, they look pretty good. This was much needed. Look how much nicer that looks. Oh my goodness. Do you really not? No, we have Nando's in the US. Yeah. Well, I went in 2018. I went to Virginia, and I went to a Nando's. There's a Nando's in Vienna, Virginia. Which is a very pretty place, by the way. I think if I was ever going to live on the East Coast, I would have to choose Virginia. If I had to. Again, East Coast, yuck. Does Texas count as the East Coast? Or is that the South Coast? Because if that counts as the East Coast, then I have to change my answer to Texas. VA gang. Are we talking the state of West Virginia or the west part of Virginia? Because apparently Country Roads is about the latter. It's not actually about the state of West Virginia. The state? Gotcha. Where is Frono to rep VA with me? He lives in Maryland, so he wouldn't rep it with you. He would not be repping it with you. He'd go... Don't live in West Virginia? That's what I've heard. All them skinwalkers, you know? Wait, no, sorry. Wendigos? Or are they skinwalkers in Appalachia? Wait. Oh, I'm mixing them up. Skinwalkers are on the Navajo Nation, right? So that's in the west. So Wendigos in Appalachia? Yeah, sorry, Logan. Sorry to burst your bubble. It's DMV area, kind of. Well, I mean, not kind of, but like, you know, as much as Virginia. I think it's Mothman. That is not... Well, it actually probably is. I think Wendigos for West Virginia. Okay, I'll take your word for it. And Mothman? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Very spooky. I think Wendigos are honestly spookier than Skinwalkers. If I had to pick which one is spookier, but then again, I'm a lot closer to where there are Skinwalkers than Wendigos, so maybe I should be, you know, picking better. You're based entirely on coal mining, that's what I've heard. Manage is not doing well in the last 50 plus years. Yes, I've heard it's like all coal mining. Which is kind of funny because that's how like a lot of southeastern Utah is just coal mining. That's like what it's all based off of, and yeah, not, you know, not the most reliable source of state income. Although I think a lot of it's probably tourism at this point, which, I mean, here's the thing, if your economy is based on tourism, that's a scary place to be. Oh, 76 takes place in the... Oh, there are Wendigos in that game, that's cool. Yeah, I don't think Utah has a lot of cryptids. I think, honestly, mostly it would be like Bigfoot. I have to guess Bigfoot's probably the closest one. Maybe Skinwalkers, because like we still have Native Americans that live here and probably believe... Well, we don't have Navajo Nation here. Is Skinwalker like entirely just Navajo Nation, or is it also... I don't know, the Utes or anything. Jackalope? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. True, there's the jackalope. Although I think that's more of a Texas thing, isn't it? Surely. For some reason, I thought you were talking about Fallout 4. I read 76, but I thought it was Fallout 4. That takes place in what? Pennsylvania? I don't remember, to be honest. But Jackalope was New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah. I thought it was Texas. I mean, maybe. It might be Utah. I mean, they're all kind of the same. There's a legend in my hometown. At Gorgeous Bridge, you'll see a ghost of a chicken in the woods. Ooh. Logan Paul in the building. Back roads are nice, but the towns are super run down because they don't have the income to keep them nice. Yeah, I think that'd be spooky. I think that'd be real spooky. The whole hills have eyes kind of vibes, you know? Basically, I've rebuilt this mountain, by the way. I mean, it looks real nice, though. It looks so much better. Ooh, that's a creeper right next to all my stuff. Oh. I kid you not. I kid you not. These shoes actually just killed me because it made me sprint when I didn't want to. I wish I was joking. I wish I was joking. They're coming off. Friggin' suck. Give me back my... Give me back my grippers. Oh. Shaders reloaded, okay. Give me back these grippers. Oh no, now they're all mixed in there. Have any more grippers? Okay, well I need to make 2 chests ASAP. That really sucks. Dark was created in Wyoming, according to the wiki. Interesting. I got you, Logan. I mean, I can imagine they actually have a income, you know? Let's just make a whole bunch of chests. I'm sick of making chests. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh, it's everywhere. Okay, that actually wasn't that bad. Since we've kind of pulled a lot of the stuff out of this chest, I think that actually was not that bad. It could have been a lot worse. And luckily we have a bunch of dirt on our hotbar. Athens, Ohio, college town, is the opposite. I can live in Athens and really struggled. Ooh. Well, to be fair, anywhere in Ohio you're probably struggling, right? It's Ohio. Yeah, this looks so much better. And luckily this is such a sheer cliff face that I don't actually have to be too proactive anyways about it, because it's already kind of super sloped. It's like maybe I'll just go along here going like up 3 on each of these. Being in Virginia, like people would know where that is. Just say DC for all the non-Americans out there. Oh, well, I'm specifically talking about Vienna. I'm not talking about DC in that case. Yeah, I like DC too, but I'd rather just talk about Vienna. That's like me saying like, I hate the town of Price, Utah. Nobody knows where that is, but I'm still saying that specifically about that town in particular. I don't even know if people in like Virginia know about Vienna. I don't know what you guys know, but I'm just saying specifically I like the town of Vienna. I know Price. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Austria. I literally said Vienna, Virginia. Okay, we're just about done with this hill. And then I can rest. This looks real scuffed. Why does this look so scuffed? There we go. I think that looks a lot better. Now everyone from Virginia knows about Vienna. If you really want, you could go with Goochland. See, the reason I said Vienna, Austria is because it's like, I mean, just specifically, I thought that town was really pretty. Because I went to a few towns in Virginia, and they were pretty, but that one was like, yeah, that was like the main one that really stuck out to me. Because yeah, I'm not talking about like DC. I'm talking about that actual town. I could also. I've been to Manti La Salle National Forest, which is near there. Yeah, I've been to Manti a few times. I've never been to that national forest, but I've definitely been to Manti a few times. I think the only part that I don't like is probably like this corner. It's so very square. Called Goochland. Funny. I think I need to like expand this more. Maybe like do like this. Oh yeah, that was what it needed. That looks a lot more smooth. I lie. Kaiser said Vienna specifically for the DC area, but Goochland is part of the Richmond state capital area? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of... I'm this close to removing that enchantment on this stupid shovel. I mean, to be fair, it actually got me up back a lot of dirt that I wouldn't have otherwise, and we're already back, we're back, but it's like, come on. Why is it a thing? Do I know what it also is? Texas. Texas is so good at stealing the names of small towns like London, Paris. That turned out pretty well. There's a Texas in Australia. There's probably an Australia in Texas too. I'll have to ask Ferno if he knows about a Goochland. He's gonna be like, ah, yep, that's where the old Pops is from. Okay, now the only part that I don't like on this entire thing is like this face. It's because it's so flat. Well, it's not gonna be flat anymore. It was a sign. It was a sign. I have a Paris, Moscow, Sicily, for example. Moscow, Idaho? Paris, Idaho? Hey, wait, are you Soren, are you from Idaho? Because they literally have all of those. Apparently Idaho's also good at stealing names from Ohio. Real places. That actually, you know what? There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. You know who said that? Bob Ross. Because that looks a lot less super flat. Oh, I just clicked. I don't know why it didn't activate that time. Oh, goodness. Bill says there's a Brisbane and Cali. I believe it. Oh, my favorite city in all of Australia is the capital, Sydney. I'm pretty sure we included the Australia dick joke in the best of 23. Ass a Woman Bay? Ooh, my favorite. Oh, this is so much better. It's so much more dynamic. Dynamic gas. This gas looks so dynamic. I guess if you don't watch The Crew, that's not a funny joke. Is that it? Have we done it? I think we've done it. Let's fill in this weird area real quick, but we have all the dirt on us. Jeez. Remember when I said 5 minutes left and that was like an hour ago? But this area just looks so nice now. Oh, it's scratching all the OCD. I mean, I think there's crazy named towns everywhere. I think they're all crazy. I've used like the rest of my dirt. Well, except for everything. Oh no, this is the rest of the dirt on me. Nice. It's a sign. It's a sign to let the artwork rest. Like a nice seared steak. Look at that. Although, oh, this is so sharp. I'm just literally just gonna do this. We're just gonna take out the corner here. That makes a world of difference. Oh, so much better. I need to sleep. Apparently can't say that word on Twitch. I learned that today. Although I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the rule is you can't use it when you're using it in the form of like a insult against someone. You can't use it for bullying. It's basically them just like, oh, damn it! Let me rest. Can't say the name of a city in Utah? Probably not. Or the name of an airlines. The sound of death. I should have said that earlier when I was making the joke about how I was just talking about the name of a airline company. I was actually just saying the name of a town in Utah. Duh. Virgin Galactic is pretty dumb. It's certainly an idea. Okay, that looks significantly better. I think we can go back just a little bit here. Bump ass. I'm gonna guess it's not pronounced like that. That's perfection. Oh, that almost looks natural. I will take that. Okay, I think we're finally done. I need to fix this real quick, just because that's gonna look horrific on the map. Okay, there we go. Zeus Gorb. That's a wild copy pasta. I hope it's not a bot, because if that's a copy pasta, I might have to yoink that. What a crazy first message, though. I didn't say you were an AI, I said it was a copy pasta. I'm a big fan of copy pastas. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's pronounced how you think? Bro. That's crazy. That's wild. Alright. That's something an AI would say. Yeah, exactly. Only an AI would say that they're not an AI. No. Got him, boys. There's a frog town? Profa Aphid. Thank you for the follow. Which one am I looking for? In here? Yeah, aren't I putting all the amethysts in here? Weird. Okay, let's empty this out and then we can rest. Weed, California is a real place? I'm sure it is. We're gonna need to put this all in the other one. There's a Dick Shooter, Idaho? Ugh, of course there is. That's why Utah's better. Lot to unpack there. Butts, Virginia? Yeah. We all know Butts, Virginia. Come on. We were born yesterday, Logan. This one? Oh, goodness. We have too many tools. I think we're gonna have to start chucking the gold stuff. I wanted to keep it so that I could, maybe grind it later, but can you even grind it? You can. Oh, it's into a single gold nugget. Well, yeah, no. Don't need a boat in here either. Chuck all this. There's a Humpy Bong? Y'all are wild. Oh, so close. Crap that. This. Look at this stupid torch. I don't need iron leggings or either. Okay, I've gone through everything and moved everything I could. Oh goodness, this needs to be like a cobblestone only chest apparently. Helltown, Ohio is a thing, accurate, of course. That's the capital, surely. We need to start another row. Quality knob. I guess I can also take the dirt out of this chest now, huh? Store the knife in there. Store that there. Store books in here. Okay. I think we finally have emptied out our backpack. Insane. Speedy may or may not be from Big Beaver, PA. I hope you're not actually doxing him, but I hope you're just making a PA joke, because that's hilarious. All in Tasmania? Okay, just a PA joke. Whew. Never know. Okay, well I think we're finally ready to hop off. Ooh-wee. Okay, well that was fun. Well, thank you guys for watching, I appreciate it. I'm glad we got to talk about town names. I do know that Ohio has a ton of German towns. It's finally dinner time, yep. We've gone for 5 hours and 17 minutes. I was planning on going for like 2 or 3. Over doubled it. Let's see, who to raid, who to raid. Who do we want to raid, who do we want to raid? That's an ad, because I'm not stepped aside right now, because I use Twitch Prime. And would have a recommendation for who I should raid. Okay, so that definitely needs a couple more viewers for sure. Maybe we'll raid at Pools, Hot Tubs, and yeah. The town's got me distracted. Your sister? My sister doesn't stream anymore. You scared her away, Logan. Deepokey. Let's raid Deepokey. I haven't raided him in a while. Alright. Well, thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. If any of you guys are watching and you're not already following, I would appreciate it if you'd hit me up with a follow. I was going to say Deepokey. There you go. There you go. I'd really appreciate it. Love to see you guys again and chat some more. Can't threaten them with a gun. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I will... You know if you know him? Oh yeah, we've rated him several times. Alright, later guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.